Greetings, wonderful people, great Biafran friends of Biafra, people of goodwill all over the world. As you all rightly know, my name is Barrister Ife Wanagomose Biafra. And I'm the Robo Biafra. I say make I quickly drop this message for here due to some things when they happened recently from some individuals on social media. Once upon a time, a gallant media warriors who fought tooth and nail to make sure say IPOB they protected, IPOB they defend the Biafra struggle. All of a sudden, some of them just turn 360 degree in a twinkle of eye. The same thing when they defend, the same thing when they fight against, the same strategy when the enemy use, when they use their hand they write against, when they use their mouth they talk against, and the same pattern and way then they constantly they bring in today as a tactics or as a way of trying to defend Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So I go use this opportunity to tell them and say now the same people when capture the people when be say them they say fight against, now the same people still they use them today. Now the same people they see they work for today, whether intentionally or non-intentionally. Now the same people now they see they this mission. See, make I ask you now. You go see say there is no other opposition, whether group or individual. Maybe if they don't watch this video now, maybe they'll go set them up. But for recent times, you'll find out say there is no any outside opposition. Now inside that, I mean internal fight now we call this, and the people when be say that they behind this internal fight, they are not outsider. They are also inside IPOB, whether S or former, or whether now people when hold high position in IPOB. Let me say, people when as in maybe prominent people, they probably be the ones when be say that they behind this thing. For example, when we find out of wetin Benjamin they do, for example, we don't know say Benjamin get that kind of intention, but we send Benjamin to go meet Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to go clarify some kind of issue. When Benjamin come outside, they ask him for Radio Biafra. He only thought say Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not happy with the DOS. They ask and say, you tell Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, say see wetin we dey go through for outside. You tell Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wetin Simon they do for outside. Benjamin talk say they don't really get time to discuss. They don't get time to discuss, but they get time to talk about wetin dey happen. They get time to discuss whether Mazi Nnamdi Kanu love DOS or he don't love DOS. Wetin they try to talk, people when they behind this very attack, recent statement, or especially this one where they go, whatever Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say go, whatever Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say go. Make una not take that statement for granted. That statement is coming from somewhere, and that particular person, when they make that very statement, he no fit talk say him no know, or he no know why they talk am, or something not dey behind them. You understand? At the beginning, Biafrans really take the matter, say okay, whatever Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say go, that has always been how it has always been. But when they continue to overemphasize, to continue to stretch the matter, now Biafrans content no say okay, this statement is not just a statement for statement's sake. There's something behind it, because that's one thing about Biafrans. If they do something, they go fair, they look you, try to support, try to observe, because they say okay, this very statement or this very talk when they talk, there's something behind it, or there's other ulterior motive behind it. They will come try to try to question you. Up until now, make that particular person or those people when they champion this talk, make them point out where any member of the Directorate of State, maybe with evidence, point them out, say that then they drag this position, or that they don't make this statement, or that they don't do this one. And if he talks, say that because of people when they comment, or people when they call they view in post, people when they engage in post, they make they talker, or they make they write, or they make they emphasize, it's a very fat lies. Not be truth. That particular statement is targeted at the Directorate of State, their members, And if you check am very well, whatever Mazi Nnamdi Kanu says goes. You see and say that very statement, now statement to fight their fight. Because so far so good, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu dey for inside DSS dungeon. I don't know how the member of directors of Senate have offend any of them offend Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If you check people when these people they mention their names or when they try to target at, you see some people when they be say they get personal issue with them. And if you see her, it's another way of laying foundation, just like the way Simon Ekpa lay foundation, just like the way Nelly Ufebu lay foundation, just like before Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, they say protect Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they want to buy him, they want to do this one, they want to poison him, do those close to him, hello he say, the same way. Then tomorrow, if they don't go lie, or they also have other motive or whatever plan they have, that probably Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will make that kind of pronouncement to which Biafran will say, no, this kind of thing not supposed to do like this or any other thing, because they never let us know those kind of thing, the thing where Mazi, the Mazi Nnamdi, the kind of pronouncement or the kind of talk where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu won't talk, we make the talk say whatever Mazi Nnamdi Kanu says goes, whatever Mazi Nnamdi Kanu says goes. They never really make us understand what and what probably Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will talk when we say he go go. So there is a mission where we say tomorrow, if they already they try to prepare the mind. That statement is not only dubious, that statement is also a tool of destruction, tool of distraction, tool of causing confusion here and there. I say make I quietly make I see how far this very matter, this very statement, this very thing will go. But as I say, the people with they try to even they defend the thing blindly. As another one, they even they shock me for inside. If they say me they bring Ogudu for any years, say they take on me that particular person take on deny, say there is no motive. This agenda is not being pushed through him by some people or from individual. He cannot swear. He no go fit swear. What they don't know be say, some of them don't know be say, we are all IPOB media team or once IPOB media team. We know what they know. Before any media warrior go cough, we don't know where they go, we don't know where they come from. You understand? So, Biafrans, when they do a good job, when they do the right thing, by trying to question this statement, make you know today there is an ulterior motive behind this very statement. Say continuously, repeatedly till they hammer this matter so that when it comes, because didn't I tell you people you're going to be here, going to be playing now? The truth is that, let me say it in the video. The truth is that there are people, I mean prominent people, whether I know they talk about people who went there for the leadership, maybe IPOB leadership or DOS, no. But there are people in IPOB who is behind, who is sponsoring this agenda. Iwatago, who is sponsoring this agenda, and they won't make sure say they won't use until prepare the minds of Biafran so that tomorrow will be like say they are being vindicated. So then you know, say they don't get vindicated, and the plan will be say they get to grant, then they try to that's why they try to prepare the mind of the Biafran for grant. So that statement is very evil and it deserves to be attacked.